It has been a interesting year this year, 2023. And firstly, before we just do a quick review, many thanks to all the subscribers, all the new subscribers, the people who do support me on the membership of the YouTube channel and on Patreon, and the occasional super thanks. 2023 was, well, let's say it started. My big event, my first one, was when I went on holiday to Pattaya in February. Now, the idea was that some of my videos were actually doing quite well related to home accommodation, different kind of hotels. And I did go over to Pattaya, Thailand, just to see if I could capture some of these. And it sort of did pretty well. Then in June, I went there again. Why do I go to Pattaya? It's not because of the excitement of the young girls there. It's because it's a great atmosphere. It's fun, it's light-hearted, it's easy to get around, there's great shopping, and mainly because I got some really good friends there. Yet we would go to a bar, hang out, have a drink, for example, which I'm going to do a little bit later, possibly on the next video or the video before this. I'm not too sure the order at the moment. Then in July, I decided, a spur of the moment choice, to get rid of my sports motorbike. It was a 302R 30-something brake horsepower, really nice bike, but started to have problems with the CPU, and I changed it to Honda, a scooter, a 160 ADV scooter, which I absolutely love. The oil change is only $5.50. There's a warranty for about 2 years, but not on the parts, which is pretty normal. And I think in the new year, I have to do the first gear change. Sorry, the gear oil change, which is literally about $2. So it's actually quite inexpensive to run. The gasoline costs per week anywhere between $3 to $6. And it's big enough to go on long distance journeys. Now, Sophie, my beautiful partner, has taken it 160 kilometers south of here to her hometown a couple of times, when I went to Thailand, and it ran perfectly, and it runs at a very comfortable 80 or 90 kilometers an hour. I have actually taken it up to over 100, still runs quite well. There's no juddering or shocking for an engine of 160cc. So I think that was a good purchase. Then in September was the last time I went to Thailand, just to hang out with my friends, a little bit of change of scenery. Then in October, I actually got the bad news that my mum is in hospital because she had flu, she had COVID, and wasn't doing so well. And she was aware of people around, but after that phone call with my sister, she went off her food, was on fluids, etc. And then I made the decision to go to the United Kingdom. And many thanks to the people who did support me on that trip. I'm not the richest man in the world. I do have some kind of investment which pays me a income per month, but it's enough to live here. But for holidays, just for Thailand, yeah, easy. But for a trip to the UK was a bit of a nightmare. So many thanks for the people who did, because it was over, it was about 2/3 of the trip that you kindly supported me for that. Then on October the 31st of 420, my mum passed away. She passed away peacefully, and she had her funeral on November the 25th, which was for me actually quite a long time between the actual death and the actual burial. Then now it's Christmas time, and my girlfriend and I are getting ready for Christmas. What's happening? Well, we got the Christmas tree up, we got the presents, we have got a sort of plan for what we're going to do on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Day, we're just going to go to a nice restaurant called Red Piano, where we have eaten many times before. And I'm sure Sophie is going to have the baby back ribs, and I'm possibly going to have the best hamburger here. How much will that cost? 20 to 30 bucks. Then we're going to open up the presents. Then we're going to watch Christmas movies. It's going to be it's a day to look forward to. So 2023 has been a great year. What does 2024 look forward to? Well, New Year, to be really honest with with you, I'm not a big fan of New Year, and we would maybe have a bottle of champagne, maybe have a barbecue, but we're not going to go into the town centre because there's going to be a million people there looking at the fireworks, and we're sort of like past the age when you go to a nightclub and go dancing and the DJ says, come on, bow wow wow, yippee oh yippee yay, Snoop Doggy Dogg in the house. Maybe I'm a little bit old with that one as well. And 2024, what does it hold? Well, it's maybe it's a time to purchase a car, and maybe with the inheritance of my mum's money, maybe I can do that. I really don't know with that one. I'm thinking, do I really need a car? It's not going to be a BMW, it's just going to be a Toyota Rays. They're actually really nice cars, and it's branded Toyota. And the thing with Toyota, the value, it holds the value quite well, and they just last and last forever. My next door neighbour has a Toyota a RAV4. I guess it's from 1995, 1996, something like that. But it's still going. That's one plan, that's a purchase. Yes, I will go on vacation, maybe 2 or 3 times. I'm always trying to think of, excuse me, I'm always trying to think of different locations, different ideas, different hotels to do so. And I love making these YouTube videos because I feel that you're part of the family. Now, I don't get many views. You know, sometimes if I'm lucky, I get 2,000 or 3,000. And before I used to get up to, I think the highest I ever got was 150,000 on one video that I didn't really think much about making. Nowadays, it's sort of like I'm sharing my life with you. I'm sharing Soapy and my life. I'm sharing the, sorry, I'm getting messages at the same time and I should be ignoring them. I've forgotten what I was saying now. Ooh. Yeah, so I keep YouTube as the part of the family, and many thanks to the people who do leave the comments saying thank you. Some of them don't get shown and they go on to the review one. I do check the reviews maybe once a month and I go through them and click if they're okay, but if there's any foul words then they get taken away. So YouTube will continue, and like most content creators, you dream of waking up one morning and bam, there's like 200,000 views, which will be very nice indeed, because possibly that could be a deposit for the car or something nice. I don't know. It's just, I don't think of it as any kind of income because it's so varied. One day you can wake up and there's absolutely nothing that happened to a video, possibly like this one. Or it's something that's gone astonishingly and you really don't know why. We don't understand the YouTube algorithm. All I sort of really understand is that if you get to 100,000 subscribers, if you ever get to that mark, life actually, that does change quite a lot. They seem to, YouTube will push the video more. Now, because I've only got 32,100 something or 200 something, it just remains basically stagnant. And could I go to a YouTube school and kind of work out what is going to, how it works? No. I've got like over 1,500 videos. I've been making YouTube videos from about 2018. And again, it's just sort of like a hobby and also like a challenge. Is it going to work? The thing is, you can spend hours and hours making a really great video, and it's got all the sequences, it's got the high tech, it's got the green screen behind you, and then you get 200 views and you spent on 5 hours doing it. You sort of think it's a waste of time. Now, if I ever did get to up to 100,000, then possibly I would make a bit more effort rather than just my bookshelf here and all my book collection and some of my decoration or ornaments that I have here. So that's what 2024 challenges are for me, but I'm actually really happy. I'm happy with the life, I'm happy with this house, I'm happy with the cats, I'm happy with Soapy, I'm happy with the YouTube channel, I'm happy with you, I'm happy with the comments, the list goes on. So I really do look forward to Christmas, and especially Christmas Day. The downside is on Boxing Day, the 26th, it all sort of goes, all that build up for this great day. So we try to make this day really exciting, just for us two, and we celebrate it just with our cats. We enjoy it. Sophie, she's not Buddhist, she is Christian. So do we go to church? Honestly, no, we don't. But we believe in God, and we believe in the power of God as well, like a lot of people do. I hope that the situation in Ukraine comes to an end, and hopefully there's an amnesty or some kind of thing that ends it both. And I think, in a way, you feel not for the governments or who is right and who is wrong. You think of the people. The same what's happening in the Middle East, that you just, whatever happened, whatever your belief, it's the people who suffer. The people in Israel, yeah. The people in Palestine, yeah. Some kind of talks need to be done. And I hope that happens in 2024, if not sooner. It's not really difficult to do that. You just need to get the two sides together under a peaceful country, you could say neutral country like Switzerland, for example, like in World War II, and let them be the administrators of the whole thing, listen to the arguments, and then come up with some kind of agreement. Even lock these people behind a door, and then you cannot leave until there is a solution. And then that is enforced politically, not military, in that way, for both of them. But surely once these have ended, there's going to be another one somewhere. I know that many people, will always blame America. They will always blame religion. They will always blame something which has gone wrong, like the Republicans and the Democrats in the United States of America. And that's happening next year as well. 2024 is going to be the election campaign. Donald will be running. Joe Biden will sort of be sleeping and walking. I really don't think he's going to win or steal the next election. I think it's going to be people realize that Donald was actually a really good president and got things done, while Joe just was the typical one, nothing very fancy, and possibly the worst American president ever since George Washington, etc., etc. If you think I'm wrong, then put it in the comments. If anyone is here right now, then give us a rainbow. You can do that in the comment forms. If you can't find the icon, then just write rainbow, will be magnificent. So that's what's happened this year, and that's what things may happen for me this year. But I'm open-minded. If things don't go as planned, it's okay. Doesn't matter. It can always wait another day. It can wait another year. I have everything that I need, and I'm relatively comfortable. It was only when I had to shoot off to England last year, which was actually a financial strain. And again, many thanks for the people who did. Let's leave it there for today, because it's coming up to about 13 minutes. I will wish everyone a happy Christmas. I will wish everyone a happy new year. And again, a big thanks to the new subscribers, the people who watch, the people who give it the thumbs up, the people who comment, the people who thank me on Super Thanks. That is always in the description below. For the people who support my work with membership and on Patreon, again, all that is in the link in the description below. And I think that's about it. God bless to all. Thank you very much for your time. As always, something I can't get back to you. And again, have a Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas and a very, very jolly New Year. Be patient with the traffic, and God bless to all. I've said that too many times. I think it's time to go. Bye for now. Cheers.